So, in the interest of transparency, I am dealing with my trauma part and my depression part today. Um, just a little while ago, I got really massively triggered, and I'm still coming down from that state. And it was just a very brief outburst of anger, but basically, my dad spilled his urinal all over his bed, and I don't know what he's doing, if he's not getting his junk into the urinal before he lets loose, or if he's moving the urinal away before he's done urinating, or if he's just not even aiming properly and he's just peeing straight onto the bed. I don't know, but his entire bed is soaked in piss right now, and my mom is changing it. But my mom found the mess when she got him sitting up, by his TV tray for dinner, and she came out into the kitchen and she cried. Now, my mom is not somebody who just cries easily. She's a rock, and she just broke down. Because she's been having so much back pain and joint pain, and just in the past couple of years, and these problems are accelerating, and she can't go to a doctor because every time she's ready to, my dad has another frickin' crisis and he has to end up in the hospital or something. That's the nature of Parkinson's disease. But the fact that he just didn't seem to care about the mess that he made. I was cooking the dinner tonight because mac and cheese and hot dogs, that's simple. And I took his dishes to him, and I saw and I smelled the mess. And I have an intensive gag reflex. So I started ooh, as you do when something that gets you. So I kind of slapped his dinner dish down in front of him, and I am like, Mom is in the kitchen crying because of you and because of this mess. I don't care why you made this mess, but you need to stop making these kind of messes because your wife is in the kitchen crying because of you. It's your fault. She's crying. She's hurt and she feels bad, and you just made her day a whole lot worse. You need to stop this. And I said it with the full intent to make him feel as ashamed and horrible as possible. I admit fully that my intent was to make him feel bad. And I think it worked, because he wouldn't even look at me. So, and then I just turned around and left. I didn't wait for him to answer me. I just turned around and left the room. And as I left the room, it's like all the air went out of me. I just kind of deflated, and I just dragged myself to get my plate and dragged myself back to my room. Forced myself to eat dinner because, my desire to do anything had dissolved. I just wanted to lay in bed and not do anything, but I made myself eat. And then I got my dad's dishes and I took them out and I did them. I washed his dishes and mine so Mom wouldn't have to go back and forth that many times. But, and also I did his dishes just so that I could stay active and doing instead of laying down and stewing. I made up a rhyme, I guess, a mnemonic, I don't know. But I got up and started doing instead of laying still and stewing. So, and that kind of got me past the spiral a bit. I'm still kind of fighting it, but I'm not in danger of going down the event horizon of the black hole. Its gravity has me, but it's not pulling me. I'm kind of in a stable orbit. But that was my trauma part coming out, my -1 Godzilla part that I've labeled as my trauma. He came out today, and he was very mean. And I'm not really proud of it, but I'm not really sorry either, because this is the result of what Dad has wrought on me, and it's just now it's starting to escape towards him sometimes, which, I don't know if I want to call him an acceptable target for this ire that I feel, because it's not his fault that he has Parkinson's, but his behavior is his fault. If he would watch what he was doing when he was taking a pee, he probably wouldn't be spilling all over the frickin' bed. But I was not a good person today. I really was not a good person today. And in 2 weeks, I'll be 44. It'll be my birthday in 2 weeks, the 29th. And next Wednesday, I'm going to go to Las Vegas for a couple days. My sister's going to take me. And so I'll get a break, sort of. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm just praying to God that my dad does not ruin it by ending up with a fall or in the hospital or UTI or anything that would mean that we can't leave and that I'm stuck here. I'll never forgive him if he does that. But, I'm not trying to get too excited about it, because when I get excited, that's when plans get broken. So I'm just trying to patiently wait for it. And I'm packed, except for the necessities that I'll be taking as I get up that day. But, I'm going to take my iPad with me this time. So you might see some stuff. I don't know. But right now I'm just trying to not spiral. So I'm going to do more self-care and calm myself down, because I'm still a bit stressed and I need to slow it down. So, love you guys.